If you've watched any Portal speedrun, you'll know that top runners have insane mechanical skill. They spend countless hours practicing the game to secure their place on the leaderboards.
I'm going full hog. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh my god, Grinds, you suck.
Yeah, okay, yep. I won't be breaking records anytime soon, but that doesn't mean I won't try. I've challenged my friend Big Jugs Joe to see how fast we can complete the game, but we only have 2 weeks to practice. Neither of us have run this game before, and we've agreed not to look up any established Portal speedrunning strategies. Can we find the tricks that top speedrunners use to claim their world records? Or is it possible that we find something completely new?
Oh my god, wait, what? Wait, where's your other portal? What trigonometry shit is this?
Oh, look at that. You don't see tech like that anywhere, but there's, look at this. Look at these speedrun strats. Oh, I'm bunny hopping everywhere.
No! No!
What did he do? Did he stuff up?
No! I missed a cycle! I missed a cycle!
I'm going for a big play. Oh, shit. Oh, my days. I'm so fast. Oh, that's a 1 cycle.
Sorry, what are you trying to do there? Buddy. Buddy.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Our first runs, well, they went about as you would expect. You can tell that our confidence is high, we were feeling great about our plays, but we were quickly figuring out that speedrunning is not as easy as it looks. Our movement was terrible and we were wasting time just recalling how to solve these puzzles.
Where's the other cube, Jacob?
It's under there.
Under where?
Can we get an L in chat?
So yeah, safe to say we weren't breaking any records just yet, but when I arrived in Chamber 14, the pace of the run accelerated dramatically.
Made it. That's a massive time save. I just skipped that entire chamber.
Normally you would solve this chamber by completing the puzzles that lower the platform to the finish line, but by generating enough momentum you can fling yourself to the exit, skipping the chamber entirely. How did I know this? Well, the devs make note of this in the developer commentary that's accessible in the game menu. No research required. This skip saves about 1.5 minutes, and with Joe completing this chamber as intended, it would take nothing short of a catastrophe to lose my lead. Chamber 18 was that catastrophe. All I had to do was knock down these turrets and I'd be progressing to the final chamber of the game, but I missed. And then I missed again, and then I missed a couple of times after that. While I was struggling to do the most simple of tasks, Josiah was catching up and I was losing what I thought would be an unlosable lead.
Are you winning, Josiah?
He's not. He's not
I
even
am.
close.
I know exactly what
Yeah,
level.
no, I know exactly too. That's why I asked, because I know he is.
Shut your whore mouth. You're not winning.
Yes, he is.
It's not working. The game's bugged.
No, your brain's bugged, bitch.
Making a mistake like this so deep into the run was almost unrecoverable. Joe was about to start the last chamber by the time I finally knocked the turrets down, and I still had to solve the chamber. I would have to find my composure fast and start solving these puzzles if I wanted to stay in this race.
Oh, he's so far behind. Dude, he is so far behind.
Shut up.
You figured it out after like
No, it's leaving without me.
you got this champ and destroy
Thank you.
those
Thank you.
retards, right?
Keep rubbing my shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Keep rubbing my shoulders. This is everything.
What is happening upstairs?
I spent 8 minutes in that chamber. Usually that would be a reset, but I thought if I played perfectly, I might have a chance to catch up.
I'm up to cake. I'm getting cake. Oh no, it's a fire.
Oh shit, I'm so lost. He's so far ahead of me.
This was the first run. This wasn't the challenge. This run didn't matter, but it was clear that neither of us wanted to lose. So we stepped it up by a factor of 10.
Josiah, how hard are you focusing right now? I haven't heard you chat for like 5 minutes. Josiah, you must be stressing out so much right now.
Stay mad, haters.
In the final boss fight, you redirect missiles into GLaDOS to deal damage, but she moves around randomly. Because of this, Josiah missed 2 missiles in a row, resulting in about 1 minute of time loss. I had the exact same setup, but I accidentally tricked the turret into shooting diagonally.
Oh, I found a route by accident, but it's working.
This technique means that the turret aims the missile to the part of GLaDOS that moves the least. This accidental strategy made the final fight far more consistent and meant that I hit all 3 of my missiles first try.
I'm done. My crosshair's gone. I'm done. I won. It's over. I won.
Damn it.
Yes, I'm done.
How'd you lose that, Josiah? What a fool.
Dude, you were so far ahead of me and I've done it.
I'd be embarrassed if that was
Sub
me.
1 hour, baby.
Yes, go, baby.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. He just slapped my face. Ah, shit.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do some runs of Portal, see if I can find any tricks. Might try with this radio. Holy shit! Oh my days! Look at me go! Oh, I just skipped the entire game and it's over for Josiah. No chance he can find this skip. Roll the credits, baby. He's done. It's over.
Okay, not really. I did find some skips, and we'll get to that in a second, but I just want to say, if Josiah finds some bullshit like this, and the final run is over within 3 minutes, I'm going to be pissed off. My first skip of the run is found in Chamber 8. I found a way to skip the moving platform by jumping on the orb catcher that has a small amount of standable room. Making the jump from here to the ending platform is incredibly precise, but if I make a quick save, even if I miss a few times, this skip still saves about 30 seconds. C15 is the first chamber in this run where I go from saving seconds to saving minutes. But make no mistake, getting this time save is going to be difficult. These are portal stands, and they let you stand inside walls so long as you get the inputs absolutely perfect. This lets you bypass the moving platform and saves you about 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'll need some more practice if I want to reliably execute this, because the movements are so precise that one false input, I'm dead. And then we have Chamber 17. This chamber is a speedrunner's worst nightmare. There are several puzzles with long, convoluted solves that usually involve some kind of backtracking. In a normal run, this chamber takes around 3 minutes, and there isn't much room for optimization. So if I could find some way to skip this chamber, my time is going to improve dramatically. This strategy, while it saves about 2.5 minutes, is easily the least consistent trick I've found. I've been able to get it first try, but I've also spent just as much time as I would have otherwise spent completing the chamber. It may be risky to try this in the final run, but the potential for time save is too great not to go for it. Finally, we have Chamber 18. Now with some practice, this will easily be my biggest time save when compared to the first run. I spent 8 minutes in this chamber, where really it should only take me 2 minutes. But while I was practicing knocking down these turrets, I realized something. These turrets don't do nearly enough damage.
Oh shit! How am I alive right now? What? Why am I not dead?
If I move fast enough through this chamber, I can complete the puzzle without killing a single turret. This means that I'm not just saving the difference between 8 minutes and 2 minutes. I'm completing the whole chamber in just 35 seconds. If I can pull off all these strategies in the final run, I might be able to get a time of 30 minutes. But for all I know, Josiah has found everything I've found and then some. Will this actually be enough to win the challenge? And how will we stack up against the real deal? To find out, I've enlisted the expertise of the best Portal speedrunner in the world.
Hey guys, I'm Msushi. If you don't know who I am, I've held the world record in every Portal category and every Portal 2 category, and I make YouTube videos all about Portal speedrunning, history, and routes and glitches. For all intents and purposes, I'm basically the Portal speedrun guy. Today, I'm going to be looking at Grun's and Joe's final run at the end of their 2-week challenge. So we're going to see if they cooked some insane new speedrun tech, or if this is going to be 2 of the worst Portal speedruns I've ever seen.
This is so tense. This is it. This is it.
I'm gonna win, baby. Luke don't even know how fast I really am. I'm super fast.
Jumping down into the pit. Nice. Oh my god!
What?
Okay, I have seen that before, but that is mildly rare. That's pretty funny.
This was it. The final run was officially underway. There were no more resets, no do-overs. So Josiah's start was a bit unlucky. But coming into Chamber 8, I was insanely confident.
They just said in the other room that Josiah's having the run of his life. They're trying to get in my head. Josiah doesn't have this strat. There's absolutely no chance he has this strat. All right. Perfect. Oh, okay. Got it.
So that's the 3rd fastest glitchless strat. So pretty cool to find that one, actually. That's pretty cool.
Getting the Chamber 8 skip was huge, but Josiah found a trick in Chamber 11 that took the advantage back for himself.
Got him. Yeah, baby.
That skip saved him about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Plus, he found the skip in Chamber 14.
I can just tell with your mouse movement and confidence, you very much know where you're going. You seem really practiced with what you're doing.
Oh, okay. We're almost halfway. Hopefully over halfway if I'm being really good, but I doubt it.
This guy is more nervous for his no reset portal race speedrun than I am when I'm on like world record pace, man. I love it.
The pressure was mounting when I arrived in Chamber 15. It's time for the first portal stand of the run.
Right now, question is, can I pull this off?
Are we new portal peaks? Portal stands. Ah, nice, nice, nice. It's a good way to get through the section. And I was gonna fling to the end, yeah?
Absolutely flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
You know, I'm glad you're just happy with your execution.
As much as I would have loved to stop and celebrate even more, the stakes were being raised even further as I entered Chamber 17. When the cube dropped, I hauled ass over to where I would attempt the skip. I grabbed a camera on the way because I found this made it slightly more consistent, and at this point, I can only try.
Yep, perfect. Perfect. That was absolutely perfect. I don't think that could have been any better.
I'm really surprised this is what you found.
I pulled that trick off faster than I ever had in practice, but still one thing was on my mind. Had Josiah found the same trick?
Alright, what are we doing? Where we're getting all the orbs? Oh no. Alright.
With Josiah completing the chamber intentionally, it was game over. There's no chance he could catch up to a time save this great. Well, that should have been the case, but I happened to shoot the wrong portal and completely invalidate everything I just did. So, yeah, I need to do this again.
That's, you know, it happens to all of us. It really does. Usually when I do this strat, it only works when the camera's in a very specific orientation. And I will tell you right now, your camera is not in that very specific orientation.
Even though Josiah was doing the chamber intentionally, I was hemorrhaging so much time that he was able to catch up to me.
Oh my shit. Why? Why?
How long do you spend doing this?
By the time I had finally got the trick to work, I had spent so much time that I had reduced my lead down to almost nothing. I was coming into chamber 18, and although I did have a skip, I would need to pull this off perfectly if I wanted to hold on to whatever was left of my lead.
Oh my, that is so unlucky.
Given by the pace of this run, I'm going to be expecting we're going to be killing a lot of turrets in this room. Oh no, we're going for the fling. Nice, didn't take a single bullet there on the way up.
Joe not only found the exact same chamber skip that I did, he found a way to do it without taking any damage on the way over. Going into chamber 19, we were almost dead even. Every step, every input, every portal is going to count if I want to win this challenge. But I have one trick left to try. This is a trick that I haven't told you about. Well, I have actually told you about it, but I haven't quite communicated how powerful it is. I used this trick way back in Chamber 15 to save myself about 2.5 minutes. But you see, Chamber 15 isn't the only chamber where I can use this trick. Chamber 19 has the longest moving platform in the game. Not only do you need to solve a puzzle just to activate it, but you need to ride it all the way down to begin the escape. If I chain all these portal stands together, then I'll be able to make it to the escape at a faster pace than the game's dialogue can even keep up with.
Got it perfect. Perfect first try. First try, baby.
Oh no, why are we jumping over here? Oh, we're gonna be riding the platform. Oh no. Alright. How fast can I play this video? 2 times speed? Yeah, let's
To picture how much time I saved, this clip is sped up over 1,000%.
I'm taking a nap right now.
Joe was actually making really good pace through the escape, but the problem was, by the time he was about halfway through, I was already entering the final boss fight of the game.
Wait, where's your other portal? What trigonometry shit is this? You put it right above the sign and then one right there, and he aims to the top portal. That is just insane. That's creative, I will say, creative.
My turret strategy made this fight easy, and I was finished in less than 30 minutes.
All right, done. I'm done. I finished. 27:02.
Joe finished up with a run of 34:31. less than half of his original time.
I think very good job from the both of you. Very good runs. I'd be really curious to see tackling this again, because I feel like if you learn proper strats, I'm sure both of you would be capable of getting like under 20 minutes.
If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more like this, then follow us on Twitch. If you join our Discord server, we can notify you when we're live and you can be there for when we break the 20-minute barrier. Massive thank you to Msushi for commentating the final run. Their link is in the description. And finally, thank you for watching. There's more content on the way, so subscribe for more.
35. Oh, thanks Xlin Louis for the follow. That is a... Please change that follow alert. Please. If I ever follow your stream and this is the noise that plays afterward, I'm immediately unfollowing and never coming back ever again.